Bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Mumm. Nice to have you along this hour. My guest is George Davis, and George is not actually with Lilac Services for the Blind, but he's been the recipient of services. And George, I'm going to grab onto you there and shake your hand and say hello and thank you for being on the program.
All right.
Now, I'm not even sure if in this shot how much we can see, but you've got some company down by your left foot.
This is my guide dog, Gomer, and I've had him 7, 8 years, about 8. I'm gonna say 8 years.
Yeah, and I've seen you guys even just move across the room together. I get the feeling you're pretty well acquainted.
We are, yeah. He's my best friend, one of my best friends.
And now I know of course you've got a wife of almost 29 years, but Gomer's on the list too. Yeah. It sounds like.
Well, she's my best friend, but he's my second best friend.
Okay, I'm glad
my wife's watching this.
I'm glad we got that straightened around. Now tell me, you've got quite a story. Of course, you had a full sight, and about 12 years ago, some changes started to develop with you.
Yes, I got. I'd been fighting glaucoma for quite a few years before that, and it just started all going downhill, and I lost my driver's license, and I had to quit my job. And
you said that was, both of those things were real hard to take.
They were probably one of the hardest things that besides losing the sight, you know. But the one for Lilac Services for the Blind, they kind of got me back on my feet.
Because you told me there was a period there where, you know, you lost your license, you lost your job, and you kind of just were ready to sort of, you know, just sit at home.
Yeah, lock myself in a room, right, yeah. But the instructor came out to my house, Michelle, I believe it was, and they just kind of push you a little, you know, they like show you a little mobility, and came in and fixed my washer and dryer, and now I have to do all my own laundry. My wife doesn't do it. But,
that was the downside.
You know, they came in and they did a lot of stuff around the house, marked some of my clothes so I can tell what they were and what color. And
how did you get hooked up with Gomer?
Well, you know what? I got the number from Peggy at Lilac, and then I went and called guide dogs for the Blind. I called them, and then they came out to my house and worked with me. I had to walk with them and stuff, and I had to know my mobility, which I already had learned from Lilac Services from the Blind, and so that was a big help. And then after I think I had to wait a month or something, and then I just went right in and started training with Gomer.
And it sounds like that was just a huge lift.
It was, yeah. In fact, Gomer, if you're going to use a white cane and you're going to use a guide dog, there's a totally difference, because a guide dog goes around everything, and with a white cane, I still run into stuff. So it's you just hang on and go, and faster, quicker.
Great stuff. You know, we've only got about a minute left, George, but you know, obviously people know that you got a mandolin in your hand here. So you're also in the Blind Bowlers. I got to mention this. And what's your average in that?
Well, I think 129, 130.
Which is better than my last one, I think. So good for you. But anyway, you're playing in a bluegrass band. You got a little song that you have worked up.
Yeah, I play for the Bluegrass Spectator.
Yeah.
And I did a little song here for Lilac. It's "Are my sunshine, my only sunshine, make me happy when skies are gray. Never know how much you help me. Please support Lilac Services for the Blind."
You got a little commercial in there. Good stuff, George. We're out of time, so I got to say goodbye. Thanks so much for being here, and thanks to the Lilac Blind Association. Bye-bye for now.